Denver, Colorado. How much do you really know about the city? Do you know how Denver got its name, or what it was called before it became Denver City? Hi, I'm Bill Jones with a look back in Colorado history and some answers right after this. Denver's name game started in 1858 at Confluence Park, where the South Platte River meets Cherry Creek. At the time, the tiny town was called St. Charles, and it was part of the Kansas Territory under Territorial Governor James Denver. After meeting with the governor in eastern Kansas, land speculator and General William Larimer Jr. and his partner traveled to St. Charles and staked out their claim with one corner located just north of what is now Spear Boulevard and just east of I-25. They renamed the area Denver City. In exchange, they were hoping the governor would choose their newly named city as the county seat for what was then Arapahoe County, Kansas. However, both travel and communications were much slower back then, so Larimer was unaware Denver had already resigned as governor and no longer had the authority to pick the county seat. Governor Denver never much cared for the city named after him, nor the Kansas Territory for that matter. In fact, he was anxious to resign. He once wrote a letter to his wife, promising to never step foot in the territory again if President Buchanan would just let him resign. Denver called the territory cursed by God, without enough crops, and he said it was all he could do just to keep the people from cutting each other's throats. However, Denver did visit his namesake city twice later in life, once in the mid-1870s and again in the early 1880s. And not surprisingly, he was not impressed during either visit, complaining both times about not getting enough attention or any official welcoming. But try this idea on for size. If not for that historic connection between William Larimer and James Denver, John Elway might have been a superstar for the St. Charles Broncos? Somehow that's not right. I'm Bill Jones with a look back in Colorado history.